happy to see Travis Scott doing our music now.
Yeah, they really upped the music budget here at Bell Media, and we appreciate that.
And since our show started, all we've been talking about is the Cleveland Indians.
It's actually nice because before hockey gets going and before the baseball playoffs get going, nice to be able to talk about something significant, like a potential 20-game win streak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it, shall we? Kluber shuts down the Tigers with his 5th complete game of the season, 20 in a row. Gloobsy! Well, look at these stats from the Indians' 20-game win streak. They've trailed for only 4 of the 180 innings they've played. They've had 7 shutouts. Almost half the league has fewer than 7 shutouts all season.
Yeah, you're talking about streaks? Jay's looking for a 4th straight win. Bottom 6, Jay's threatening with 2 on. Dylan Bundy. It's the called strike on Jose Bautista. Wow, Jose Bautista doesn't like a call? What? Never seen that before. Same at bat, Bundy. Got him. Bautista strikes out for 153rd time. Franchise record, 159. What, Bautista upset? I've never seen this from him. Batter, 21-year-old Richard Urena. That's a single. Darwin Barney, he is safe. Much better slide than on Monday. It inspired a top 10. Britain's 2nd blown save of the year. Jays walk it off for his 7th time this season. Tampa Bay Rays, the home team in New York at Citi Field against the Yankees. Happened again Tuesday night because of Hurricane Irma. Tropicana Field is the worst park in the majors, and where the Rays play can report it survived the storm unscathed. On the first game of the series on the road in New York, and prior to the game, the home team tweeted the following photo with the caption, "Update, still kind of weird." Bottom one, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch he sees, sends it.
The first pitch and wraps it deep to right center.
Problem is, though, they don't put up the apple. They only do that for the Mets, so apple, stay nappy. Rays win at home in New York. Mets, Cubs. Robert Gesselman. Gesselman? Gesselman.
Does Selman not know which direction was home plate? He reminded himself.
Yeah, because just, you never know. You get out there and you're not sure exactly what direction you want to go with that pitch.
Chapman for the postseason.
Yeah, he draws an arrow on the. It's just weird seeing his name on paper. It doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right. The G should be silent. It should be Selman.
Bottom 7, Ian Happ at the dish. The hell is rate.com? He's 22nd of the season. The Cubs run away with this one. This guy, I think he's been hanging out with Jim Carrey.
Yep.
He just found out he's got a date with Natasha.
Come on.
That's what they all look like.
It does not happen.
Huge news from NASCAR. Danica Patrick will not return to Stewart-Haas Racing in 2018, possibly ending her racing career after 5 years as a full-time Cup driver. Patrick has 7 top 10 finishes in 180 career starts. Let's see here. Captain Kangaroo, Captain Stubing from the Love Boat, Captain Kirk, Captain Barnacles Bear from the Octonauts, the skipper, who was the captain, not a good one, of the SS Minnow. Captain Austin Matthews, though? Leafs president Brendan Shanahan spoke about the Leafs' vacant captaincy on Tuesday. This is the Padres and Twins from Target Field. Remember when Target came to Canada?
Should we put product on the shelves? Nah, just the name alone will bring them in.
That's Jason Castro hits one. This guy looking for the ball in the bushes.
Ball bush. Bush balls.
Look who found it in the bushes.
Let's go look for bush balls.
This guy got it.
Oh, man.
Bottom 7, it's 13-0. Fans seeing more yard than a John Deere. They became the first team in Major League history to hit a homer in each of the first 7 innings.
Tuesday, the city of Seattle announced a deal to build a new arena that could eventually house an NBA team and, yes, a potential NHL team. Also Tuesday, Calgary Flames president Ken King told a group of reporters that Flames ownership will no longer be pursuing an arena deal in Calgary. Coincidence? Dan, I'm still shaken about what Ken King said today about the Calgary Flames ownership group no longer pursuing an arena in the city of Calgary. I got to get over to these seats quick so I can talk to our own Jermaine Franklin, who's been covering the Flames for 14 years in Calgary. Jermaine, how long has this arena saga been going on, and how did they get to this point?
Well, Jay, you know, it's actually been going on for at least 2 years. If you include the fact that the Flames put a lot of work in their proposal that they proposed just a couple of years ago, it's been going on longer than that.
And so the news comes on the exact same day that reports out of Seattle are that the Key Arena could be ready to host an NHL team by 2020. So is anyone there talking about the Flames moving to Seattle?
Now, for me to say that there hasn't been talks of the Flames moving, that would be untrue. But there hasn't been serious talks. Brian Burke, a few months ago, did mention the fact that if they didn't get a new building, they'd have to explore their options. And he listed a couple of arenas, even Quebec City, as a possible option for the Flames ownership to move the team if they didn't get a new building. Is it a coincidence that the Flames come out with this announcement the day of Seattle's announcement that they want to revamp their Key Arena? Ken King says that it is merely a coincidence, but others would disagree. I'll leave that up to you boys. And good timing on the walk to the chairs, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. We rushed for you. I will say Brian Burke will be on SportsCenter with Jay and Dan Wednesday night, so we'll ask him those questions, and then we'll be terrified to get the answers. Jermaine, thank you very much. We appreciate it. I mentioned Key Arena in Seattle set for a $660 million renovation in hopes of attracting an NHL and NBA franchise. However, an announcement regarding the plan was canceled Tuesday due to the sudden resignation of the mayor of Seattle amidst sexual abuse allegations. The proposal is still expected to be presented to City Council in Seattle next week. Now, Troy, one of our camera operators, is going to bring in the mugs, the Tim Hortons mugs. Thank you, Troy.
We're supposed to have mugs here all the time.
That's a terrific hoodie. There we go.
News gets worse for Flames fans because Connor McDavid graces the cover of NHL 18. The Oilers captain had some fun and put together a video and asked a few fans who they'd like to see on the cover if they had their say.
Back in Pee Wee, we were number 1 and 2 on my team.
100 points.
I was number 1, he was number 2.
30 goals. Corsi through the roof. Has to be McDavid.
I'd look better, but yeah, put him on the cover.
You're gonna change my voice and blur my face, right? I'm not even an Oilers fan. I actually hate the Oilers. But it has to be McDavid.
If you guys don't put McDavid on the cover, you're stupid.
Yeah, we're shooting right now. I think they're gonna buy it. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I think the fans have spoken.
That was a little bit of pop-up personality from Connor McDavid.
Yeah, all you're used to seeing is him and people and looking...
That's right, at an airport, looking awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that, though. What did you think?
I liked it.
Okay, that's good. In other news, J.J. Abrams was announced as the new writer and director for Star Wars Episode 9. Now, you may remember, Dan, Abrams helped reboot the franchise. He directed The Force Awakens. Terrific movie. That brings us to this. Jay and Dan rank stuff. I am so excited about this segment on the show. Here is my list of the best Star Wars movies ever. It's Empire by a landslide, followed distantly by A New Hope. I like Return of the Jedi more than the hardcore nerds do. There's a lot of Ewok hate out there. I loved Rogue One, an original story, great characters. Force Awakens, terrific movie, but it's in the bottom 5. Thank God we didn't have to do bottom 8.
Okay,
because
it's
the
my list.
would not have made it.
I like the first one. Then that one with the guy with the mustache. That was a good one. The Ewok one I like because they're so cute. The first new one, but not the Jar Jar Binks new ones. Not the ones with Ewan McGregor.
Those are so bad.
Yeah. And then Search for Spock is also...
That's a nice one.
Yeah. So that's...
Search for Spock.
I'm not big on the titles. I just know what's in them.
Yeah, that's right. You're a big Star Wars guy, though.
I like it.
Yeah. When we come back, the Jannies. It's all the rage. What is it? It's a major award, and we're handing them out next. To soccer in the Champions League group stage, a chance to witness greatness on the pitch, but more importantly, a chance to hear the greatest anthem in the history of sports television. Jennies. Let's kick things off in Philly. Cameron Perkins, grounds are to short. Miguel Rojas fields it, airmails it. Just an overall, that's just a bad throw. That's a Chuck Knobloch with the yips.
You don't know what you're going to get with the Jannies. You're going to get some good, you're going to get some bad. Chelsea's David Zappacosta. That's a cool handle. Scores the second of 6 Chelsea goals on the day.
It grounds it up the middle. Man, Francisco Lindor is fast becoming a favorite of our director, Jamie Stoynoff, and me. How can you not like this player? He also hit his 30th home run of the season in this one. More Champions League. Roma, Atletico Madrid. Koke has the open net. Costas Manolas comes up with the amazing sliding save. That's very Patrick Waugh, very Dominic Hasek.
Save the worst for last. How bad are the Cincinnati Reds? They're down 13-4, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in to catch. Nope, no one got it. Somebody, he was calling it. Ugh.
Love the Jannies. Love this segment, though, coming up, too.
Yeah, you and I are always looking for new ways to earn a little extra scratch.
And since Apple unveiled the iPhone X Tuesday, it is the X, right? Not the 10 in Roman numerals? It's the 10 in Roman numerals?
It's the 10.
All right. It's time for another visit to the Jay and Dan App Store. These are apps that don't exist, but should, like AutoDraft. Can't make your fantasy hockey draft? Hate their auto draft feature? Then use AutoDraft. Only AutoDraft lets your fantasy team personally be selected by former Calgary Flames star center and great face-off man Joel Otto. AutoDraft, where every pick is Mike Vernon.
How about pre-standings? Excited for NHL preseason? This handy app lets you keep track of your team's preseason standings. Are they in first place? We don't know. All the teams listed have 0 wins because preseason games don't matter.
And finally, Seattle Down. This app is for Seattle hockey fans and nervous Calgary fans. It gives you an update about a potential NHL franchise coming to Seattle with a cautious tone. It's the only app that Gary Bettman owns.
Our next guest, our producer Tim kept saying, MJ's coming in. MJ's coming. We're like, who's that? It's Mike Johnson. He's our guest next.
Coors Light side seats, the seats that actually fit us. We welcome in TSN hockey analyst Mike Johnson. Will sort of fit me. Mike, we were talking about this. I mean, we're tall guys. It's tough to be comfortable.
Whenever I see Mike, I think back to the first girlfriend that I ever lived with. She had the biggest crush on you.
Yeah, and my current wife lined up at a mall to get your autograph and picture. And when I told her you were going to be on tonight, she sent me heart emojis. Mm-hmm. So thanks a lot, Mike.
That'll either make me feel very good or very old. So,
yeah, well,
because I can't imagine your wife did that when she was 25.
She did. But Brian Burke's going to be on the show on Wednesday, so we can ask him about that. He'll love that.
Berkey's coming?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He won't have a tie on.
No. Well, we're going to drape our ties around our necks in honor of him. You ever go with that look? Just drape the tie around the neck?
I don't have the hair or the panache for that.
Yes, you do. No. You have both of those things, hair and panache.
No.
Yeah,
you guys should just bring a tie around, wear the tie, and then also put one around. Just have all the bases covered.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Slick that hair back, too. We got to take a break. Mike, thanks for joining us. Will you join us on the regular on
If
this
you
program?
bring these seats out,
yes.
The Coors Light specials, they're very slippery. We did well not to fall down.
The Coors Light specials.
The Jay and Dan podcast presented by Coors Light is available Wednesday morning. You're going to love it. We had 7 or 8 guests. Most of them Dan couldn't stand.
1v1. That's Lord Ram.
Just waiting for Ram to deliver the trucks for Dan and I right here. We'll park them right in the studio during the show, and then we'll drive them away.
We'll burn rubber right in front of Gino's desk before we leave.
See you, Gino.
More football fans vote. You're going to get the football. And then you go vote, I don't even know what the website is.
Winner will be revealed Wednesday on SportsCenter with Lindsay the Hammer Hamilton, whom I met today. What a lovely person.
Hey, you blew it. We point out our errors. Matthew Henderson pointed out we had the Canes logo. See, it's down. We had the Canes logo next to the Vegas.
Man.
So
we blew it big time on that one.
Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks, Matthew Henderson. You're a good guy.